In this video, we will learn to draw the forward and reverse characteristics of PN junction diode. This is the experimental setup for the purpose to draw the characteristic where two diodes are arranged in this box. One is for forward and one is for reverse biasing. Here is voltmeter with two scale. One is of 3 volt and another is of 30 volt, and battery is inbuilt which is at 3 volt, which is of 3 volt and 30 volt. And similarly, the ammeter, there are two scales. One is for 100 microampere and one is for 10 milliampere maximum current. For forward biasing, we will use 3 volt battery and 10 milliampere scale of the current, because current is more at less voltage in forward biasing. And in the reverse biasing, 100 volt battery and the current of scale 100 microampere will be used. For the forward biasing, we will connect the voltmeter in parallel with the battery, red with red, black with black, and the diode also will be connected in the same manner. Red of the diode will be connected with red, which is representing P of the diode, and the negative of the battery will be connected to the N of the diode, that is black. But in between, we need to connect the ammeter as well in the circuit, so we will free one terminal of the diode, that is the black, and will be connected to the ammeter, and black of the diode will be connected to the red of the ammeter, which is the series combination. This is the connection. Now 3 volt scale and 10 milliampere scale in the ammeter. Now by rotating the knob, we can note down the reading in terms of number of line, like one line in the voltmeter corresponding to one line, there is one line deviation in ammeter, that is milliammeter. Then again, by changing the knob, 5 line deviation in and 10 line in milliammeter. Then again, changing 10 line deviation in voltmeter is giving us 30 line deviation in ammeter. Then 15 line deviation in voltmeter, 13 lines here, and 41 lines in the milliammeter, and 15 lines in the voltmeter is giving out of scale deflection in the milliammeter. This 15 line voltage need to be focused, and by tabulating all the readings, first all the details of voltmeter ammeter are written for the forward biasing, and then the readings of voltmeter and ammeter in terms of number of lines will be written here, and at last least count will be multiplied when we will calculate the resistance in the forward biasing. But with the help of these readings, we will draw the graph which is curve in nature, that is non-ohmic graph will be observed. From this graph, we can calculate the resistance of the diode at forward biasing, which is 62.5 ohm, which is at the beginning of the graph, and it will be varied. Then for reverse biasing, 30 volt battery and the scale is of 30 volt and 100 microampere will be used, and the positive and negative terminal will be reversed. Red will be connected with black and black will be connected with red. It is the pattern in reverse biasing. Again, the readings will be recorded. Here we would hardly be able to record 2 or 3 readings, because ammeter will be out of scale just after 2 reading. But we need to find the value of the reading in the voltmeter, at which voltmeter will not show further deflection, which is the breakdown voltage of the reverse biasing. As shown here, at 45 lines, the voltmeter will not show any further deflection, that is the breakdown voltage. Then again, the readings will be tabulated in the form of lines only, and the graph will be drawn with the help of these readings. and again the graph will be drawn in the form of lines only, from where we can calculate the reverse bias resistance as shown. Thank you.